Can you walk us through this new agentic storefront? Who exactly are these AI shoppers and how are they interacting with commerce side? Then we'll talk about what threats they pose.
And so today what we're going to do is we're going to share some insights from the Akamai State of the Internet report. And this one is called, Attacks on Commerce. And it really is interesting because we see this growth of zero clicks or the agentic shopper. And so what we've done is we've looked across all of our security platforms here at Akamai, protecting the edge and the web page, protecting AI instances. And across all that, we're starting to see some themes. One of these is the storefront for more and more. Commerce is by far in the lead, but finance and so many other industries are interacting over the web through APIs. And so again, an API is a machine-to-machine designed interface. If I go to a web page, it should be designed for my eyes. If an API goes to a website, it's designed for that machine-to-machine interaction. And so the storefronts are no longer having me come to it. It's having one of the apps on my phone. Or really what we're talking about here for the agentic shopper is, let's say I'll pick a flavor, ChatGPT, and I want to buy a pair of shoes. Well, I'm not going to do my research about the best hiking shoe inside of ChatGPT and then leave it and then go to the store and buy it myself. I'm going to tell ChatGPT to do the research and then to go buy the shoes themselves. And so this has caused a couple of things. One, the store's not interacting with me. Sure, it'll get my credit card, but it's not seeing all the decisions. It's not seeing what shoes I looked at. It's not, all of that is suddenly gone. And now the store's just getting this synthetic customer. And so, now turning from the shopper to the defender, I used to be able to say, okay, well, that's not a legitimate shopper. That's not a human. Well, now I can't do that anymore because we've seen this increase and 19% of these could be legitimate shoppers. And so I can't just block these synthetic entities anymore. And so as we're doing this, I need new controls and need to understand this because again, we're talking about these APIs interacting it, and the Akamai API Security Impact Study found that 85% of all the companies responding in commerce said they'd had API related attacks in the last 12 months. So now it's, again, go where you can make the most revenue. So if they're making the most money on these APIs, that's where the criminals are going to go. And so that's kind of what we're talking about is commerce is a leading, but to what you said, anybody in e-commerce, anybody interacting with customers, healthcare, finance, anybody, it is now becoming a challenge to understand what's a real person, what's a synthetic representation of a real person, and what's a malicious activity.